Hi, Eliza. My name's Belinda. I'll be your intake worker this morning.
How you going?
Yeah, look, not too bad, thank you. How are you this morning?
I'm not bad.
Yeah, alright. So, tell me a bit about yourself, Eliza.
Well, there's not much to tell. I'm 48 years old. I live at home with my granddaughter, and my adult nephew and my niece. I'm studying nursing. I want to get into nursing
Oh, wow.
and whatnot. I'm an Indigenous woman, and I've got a quite heavy presence in the Indigenous community. In a women's group that I've been with for a number of years, an Indigenous women's group. So I've got most of my friends there, and I like camping, and connection to the land is really important for me. Yeah.
Brilliant. So, what brings you here this morning, Eliza?
Look, I've quite a few different things are going on. So I suppose I'm quite down the dumps lately. And quite stressed. I suppose a lot of trauma from growing up. I was part of the stolen generation. And that was quite awful for me. And when I was 16, I was raped, and I fell pregnant from that. And I'm just feeling quite. These all just come up right now. These experiences just been running through my head lately, and I just feel real down. I'm feeling helpless and hopeless, and I've got no self-confidence. And I've just, ended up in this position. I want to support my family and, be the strong Indigenous woman that everyone expects me to be, but I'm just struggling so much with my past and whatnot, and, this is just, where I've ended up, I suppose. And, we've got no money at the moment, which is hard, and I'm looking after my my disabled adult nephew, and it's not great.
Okay, yeah. Well, look, I'm glad you've come in to see me this morning. It's certainly a positive step you've made there. So you mentioned you're a bit having some financial difficulties. Is there anything in particular that's brought this on?
Yeah, there's money short, We've just got so many family members that I've got to feed and whatnot. So, we just eat, white bread, essentially, is most of my diet. We live so far from the supermarket, so getting fruit and veg, it just takes up time, and it costs money to get there. I've got to pay for fuel or bus or whatnot.
Yeah, okay. So you mentioned you've got your nephew.
Yeah.
And was it a son?
My niece and my granddaughter.
Yeah. So they're all living with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of family come over a lot, though, I've got other children. I've got, my son John, he doesn't live home, he's studying engineering. My son Ben is about to finish an apprenticeship as a cook. And Jocelyn, she's in a detention centre at the moment. She's had drug-related theft charges. And son Jonas is a shearer. So I've got 4 others, but they just don't live at home anymore.
Okay, yeah. So in the house on a typical day, it would be your granddaughter, your nephew, and
my niece.
So your niece and your granddaughter.
And my adult nephew.
Okay.
So there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of you, yeah. And so these relatives that pop in and out, is that quite a regular occurrence?
Yeah, most days they'll just come in and out. It's just family. It's very normal, especially in Indigenous families, for family to pop in and out, stay for some time.
Yeah. Okay. And would you say that those around you are aware of sort of how much you're struggling internally at the moment?
No, they can't know. It's a shameful thing for them to know. So I keep that to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, anything that's discussed between you and I won't be spread any further, so you don't need to worry about that there. So you mentioned your diet is mainly consisting of white bread and things like that. Have you looked into perhaps a delivery service or something like that?
Costs too much money.
Yeah.
You look at it, they charge a fee. We can't afford that. We can hardly afford food as it is, let alone delivery.
Yeah, okay. Now, if you don't mind me asking, do you receive any type of financial aid?
Well, I get Centrelink, but that's about it.
Yeah, okay.
And I work as part-time as an aged care worker, but it only pays so much, and if I earn a little bit, Centrelink don't pay much, and it just doesn't, Centrelink doesn't help too much, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you finding your studies?
It's good, working in aged care while I study. They complement each other, and I've got a good mentor at work, named Viv, and she's teaching me the ins and outs.
Oh, excellent. So it sounds as though you've sort of got a supportive workplace there.
Yeah.
That's really good, yeah. So when you're at work, your niece and nephew and granddaughter, where do they stay? Have you got supportive relatives to look after them?
Yeah, granddaughter's at school. Nephew and niece, they're not too bad. Got carers for disability. Carers for the nephew. We've got a employment case manager for him, trying to find him work as well, which is good.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. So what would you say that would be your biggest concern, your biggest thing that you think you're struggling with?
I don't know, I just think the experience when I was young, being raped, falling pregnant and, being part of the stolen generation and living in different group homes between the ages, like almost 2 and 15. It's just, I just haven't dealt with that, it just causing me to feel really quite disgusting, I just haven't really had a life where I've been on top of things, and I'd like to get on top of things,
Yeah. We'll just let you know that certainly all those negative things that have happened to you, certainly it's nothing that you did, and it's not your fault.
Yeah.
In a lot of the cases there. So do you feel as though that you have thoughts about those events sort of daily or quite regularly?
All the time throughout the day. They don't really stop.
Yeah, okay. So is that the same for all of those? Do you find yourself sort of consumed with those thoughts?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, okay. And so, look, Eliza, what I'd like to do, with your permission, of course, would be to refer you on to see someone on a bit more of an ongoing basis, just a counsellor, so that you can properly unpack some of those thoughts that you may be having. Certainly appreciate you sharing some of those with me now. Do you feel as though that's something that you'd be comfortable discussing a bit more?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And so do you have a preference with that counsellor as to a gender or age or anything like that?
Well, sorry, if you've got Indigenous workers, that'd be good.
Yeah. So you don't have any other preferences? You just prefer someone Indigenous?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I'm sure that can be all arranged and set up for you. Was there anything else that you wanted to discuss with me this morning, or?
No, not off the top of my head.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I'll just give you a card. So, look, I'll send, this is Jessica's card. I'll send you, I'll let her know that I've discussed with you and that I think that you two would really benefit from sort of speaking with each other further. So is there anything else you wanted to discuss with me today?
No, I think that's a good start.
Yeah. Right, well, she's highly recommended. So yeah, as I said earlier, I'll send off a letter through. So thanks again for meeting with me this morning, Eliza. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
All right, bye.